Anger. Anger is deeply committed to ensuring fairness for Riley. With a fiery personality, he literally bursts into flames when things don't go as expected. He is prone to overreacting and has little tolerance for life's imperfections. Pete Docter revealed that Anger's design was inspired by a fire brick. Interestingly, anger is the only emotion without a visible nose. At the end of the film, Anger is about to say Riley's first curse word, starting with, "This is the S," before being cut off by a bleep sound, caused by fear interfering with his control panel. Anxiety. Anxiety serves as the primary antagonist in Inside Out 2. A whirlwind of nervous energy, anxiety is dedicated to preparing Riley for every potential negative outcome. With meticulously crafted lists and plans to avoid mistakes, anxiety thinks 10 steps ahead and isn't shy about sharing worst-case scenarios. Despite knowing she can be overwhelming, she believes pushing Riley toward perfection is the key to achieving her goals. Kelsey Mann, the director of Inside Out 2, shared that anxiety's initial design resembled a Godzilla-style kaiju that would grow or shrink depending on Riley's level of anxiety. However, this concept was ultimately scrapped. Anxiety is highly energetic, unable to stay still, constantly thinking and talking at a rapid pace. She also struggles with sleep, a trait common among those with anxiety, as their non-stop worrying can overwork the brain, preventing it from shutting down to rest. All right, a challenge just for you. Only 5% of people can find the odd one out before the timer runs out. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Comment done if you managed to do it on time. Bloofy. Bloofy is a minor character from Bloofy's House, Riley's favorite childhood TV show. He asks questions as if talking to a young child watching the show. His name is similar to 3 other famous cartoon dogs, Goofy, Bluey, and Blue from Blue's Clues. Originally, Bloofy was supposed to be a kangaroo, but he was redesigned as a dog. Deep, dark secret. Secret is a minor character who looks like a big gorilla-like figure and represents Riley's deep, dark secret. He might seem scary at first, but he's actually very shy. He wears a hooded robe and pants made from burnt-looking burlap. His plush, burnt rug-like appearance hints at Riley's secret, that she burned a hole in the rug. Disgust. Disgust is very opinionated, honest, and works hard to protect Riley from being poisoned, both in food and in social situations. She watches carefully over everything and everyone Riley encounters. Disgust means well and always sticks to her high standards. Pete Docter said her look was inspired by broccoli, which disgust, Riley, and the other emotions dislike, though Pete Docter loves it. In the movie and shorts, Disgust has a weak stomach and is scared of throwing up. Emetophobia. Disgusting things make her feel sick, but she tries hard not to vomit. Embarrassment. Shy and very quiet, Embarrassment quickly flops onto the console whenever Riley feels socially awkward. He often hides in his hoodie, but struggles to stay unnoticed because of his size. Joy points out his very sweaty hands, a common symptom when someone feels embarrassed or anxious. His pink color matches his emotions since people tend to blush when they feel awkward or embarrassed. Ennui. Bored and lazy, Ennui brings the perfect touch of teenage apathy to Riley's personality when she feels like it. She rarely leaves the couch and uses her phone's app to control the console remotely, barely lifting her head. Ennui created the sarcasm as a defense mechanism to help Riley avoid feeling humiliated, saying she'd been waiting her whole life for that moment. When Ennui's phone gets stolen, she panics, a relatable reaction for anyone who relies on their devices and can't bear to lose them. Envy. Envy might be small, but she knows exactly what she wants. She's always jealous of what others have and isn't shy about showing it. Envy's constant desire for the newest, coolest things makes her attention jump around, always wishing for things Riley doesn't have. She also wishes she were taller and less childlike. Along with embarrassment and nostalgia, envy is one of the only emotions whose color isn't part of the rainbow. Fear! Fear's main job is to keep Riley safe. He's always watching for danger and spends his time thinking about everything that could go wrong in Riley's daily life. Almost every activity seems risky or even deadly to him. Fear is the only emotion who can float. Fear doesn't like being on dream duty, where he has to watch Riley's dreams and wake her up if they get too scary. He sees it as a boring chore. While doing it, he often points out and predicts common dream situations, like losing teeth or going to school without pants, much like someone watching a poorly written movie. Paula and Bobby, the forgetters, work in long-term memory inside Riley's mind. Their job is to get rid of old or unimportant memories. They use a vacuum tube to send memory orbs straight to the memory dump. For fun, they like to put the triple dent gum jingle back into Riley's head to annoy the emotions. The forgetters are named after their voice actors, Paula Poundstone and Bobby Moynihan. Joy! Joy's main goal is to keep Riley happy. She's cheerful, optimistic, and always looking for fun in every situation. Joy sees challenges as chances to grow and believes sad times are just small bumps on the way to happiness. If Riley's happy, Joy is too. A few things make Joy different from the other emotions. She's the only one not wearing pants or shoes. She doesn't have a shadow because she's always glowing. Joy's look was inspired by the actress Audrey Hepburn. Lance! Lance Slashblade is a minor character and a video game hero Riley secretly had a crush on as a kid. Lance is confident and eager to prove himself as a hero, speaking with a melodramatic tone that gamers will find familiar and funny. Despite his bravery in dangerous situations, his special move, rolling into a ball, isn't as impressive or effective as he believes. His design seems to take inspiration from characters in the Final Fantasy series. Nostalgia! Nostalgia is the oldest emotion in Riley's mind, even though she appears just moments after the newer emotions arrive. She fondly recalls the good old days. Anxiety jokingly mentions that nostalgia shouldn't even be there yet, saying she has 10 years, 2 graduations, and a best friend's wedding before she's needed. Her rose-colored glasses symbolize the phrase, rose-tinted glasses, representing how people often remember things as better than they actually were. Nostalgia only appears twice in Inside Out 2, making her the least seen emotion in Riley's mind. Pouchy! Pouchy is a minor character and a traditionally animated figure from Bloofy's house, Riley's favorite childhood show. As Bloofy's magical fanny pack, Pouchy is always ready to lend a hand and has become Anger's new friend. Pouchy shares similarities with characters like Bellybag from Uncle Grandpa and Dora the Explorer's backpack, both magical talking bags that help their friends by providing whatever they need. Pouchy also bears a resemblance to Rico from the Penguins of Madagascar, as he can pull out random items seemingly from his stomach. Riley! Riley Anderson is the main character who has a passion for ice hockey. Her life takes a challenging turn when she moves from her happy, simple life in Minnesota to San Francisco, California. With all the changes around her, Riley relies on her emotions to help her adjust and stay well. Her last name comes from Pixar employee Darla K. Anderson and Bonnie Anderson, a character from Toy Story. Riley is cross-dominant. She uses her left hand to draw bing bong on the walls as a toddler and to shoot the puck in hockey, but her right hand when eating. Riley's dad shares the same emotions as his daughter, but they all appear as male versions of themselves and sport his mustache. When Riley was 11, he decided to move the family to San Francisco for his new job at Brang, a tech startup. Once they arrive, his work starts to take up most of his time, making him more distant from his family. He's notably absent when Riley's mom takes her to try out for the local hockey league. Despite this, he remains a loving father. Later, he becomes highly supportive of Riley's hockey pursuits. Riley's mom shares the same emotions as her daughter, but all of them are female, wear her glasses, and have her hairstyle. Her primary emotion seems to be sadness, reflecting the role of empathy and emotional healing. Mrs. Anderson is warm and nurturing, often serving as the emotional backbone for her family during difficult times, like their move to San Francisco. Although she occasionally loses patience with her husband's oblivious moments, even joking that she should have married a handsome Brazilian helicopter pilot, she clearly loves him deeply. In Imagination Land, her image is depicted as a queen in the House of Cards. Sadness. None of the other emotions fully understand sadness's purpose. She wishes she could be more optimistic and help keep Riley happy, but staying positive feels like an impossible challenge. Sometimes, the only thing she feels she can do is lie on the floor and have a good cry. According to Pete Docter, Sadness's design is inspired by a teardrop. She has a soft spot for tragic romance stories, with Tragic Vampire Romance Island being her absolute favorite. Val Ortiz. Val is a high school hockey player and the popular girl at camp, admired by everyone, including Riley and her friends. Interestingly, Val's emotions are not shown in the film, making her one of the few characters without this reveal. While technically incorrect, it's understandable why Val refers to Riley, who is from Minnesota, as Michigan, as both states are part of the Midwestern region in the US.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.